It's a question that comes up often on Reddit. Should I get a surf skate to practice surfing on land? There's no short and sweet answer, so let's go down this rabbit hole, shall we? Welcome to the Wipeout Weekly, the daily podcast for beginners, wannabe surfers, and seasoned wipeout enthusiasts. No hype, no filler, just the highs, lows, and honest truth about learning to surf and finding your place in surf culture. I'm your host, Suze Wilson. Let's go out. I don't own a surf skate. I have 2 street skateboards and a penny board. I don't do tricks. I don't do pulls. If I'm lucky, I cruise straight along the beach path without falling sideways onto the sand. And you're asking me if you should get a surf skate? Sure. Why not if you can afford it? It's supposed to be fun. And every little bit helps, right? Especially when it's too flat or too big or you're landlocked. The bad surfing conditions are the very reason we even have skateboarding. In the 1960s, it was literally called sidewalk surfing, and the boards were produced by surfboard manufacturers like Makaha and Hobie. Skateboarding came into its own pretty quickly, though, thanks to a group of teenage surfers from Dogtown, that's Santa Monica and Venice Beach in Los Angeles, known as the Z-Boys, Zephyr Team. You've probably heard these names, Tony Alva, Jay Adams, and Stacy Peralta. They reinvented skateboarding. It became more aggressive with signature low crouches, sharp catbacks, and of course, aerials. Pool skating followed soon after, thanks to the notorious LA drought. If you want to learn more, I recommend Dogtown and Z-Boys by Stacy Peralta. It's a documentary. He also directed Riding Giants. But surf skating is not skateboarding. You trade stability and the ability to go straight for more turning power and lean, just like in surfing. The first surf skates appeared in the early 2000s when companies like Carver designed special front trucks that rotate more freely, allowing for deeper carving and pumping, much closer to how surfboards move. These trucks can be either spring-loaded or pivoting. And that's what totally separates them from regular skateboards or cruisers. They're popular. It's also popular to hate on them. The surfing community can't quite agree on whether surf skates are actually good for your surfing. Maybe because the answer is, it depends. Let's start with what surf skates are good for. Improving pumping, upper body movement, timing and coordination, and compression extension if you do it right. What are surf skates useless for? Paddling, dealing with the lineup, reading waves, positioning, catching waves, dealing with the drop, popping up. So if you're a beginner still learning to stand up or navigate the ocean, a surf skate will be fun. But it's not going to magically transform you into a decent surfer. But if your intention is to practice balance and learning into turns, then a surf skate is as good as, a snowboard. It drives repeatable movement and builds muscle memory. That said, this can become a problem if, instead of performing a surf skate pump, good for improving turning and surfing, you end up doing a wiggle, which will make you look like a cook in the lineup. If you watch a video comparing the two on YouTube, you will immediately understand what I mean. Some surfers will tell you surf skates are just overpriced novelties, and there is no substitute for time in the water. Others will swear that by practicing surf skating intentionally, and even filming themselves, they managed to solve specific technique problems they were facing in the lineup. I read an Amazon review from a guy who used to be a competitive surfer. After a few years out of the water, he tried a surf skate. He said, "In the context of surfing mimicry, the carving is spot on. And although I found my roundhouse cutbacks a little wider in their turns, without a doubt, this board will be a great surf trainer." So I guess there's no harm in trying. The best surf skateboards retail for just under $400. Entry-level cheapos can be found for $100. Or if you already own a board, you can convert it into a surf skate using a track adapter. So, let's go surf skating! That doesn't sound right. And that's all for today. Check out the Wipe Out Weekly for our free newsletter, more stories, and ways to connect with us. Thanks for listening. See you tomorrow for more of the Wipe Out Weekly.